happy nodal shift into Aries and Libra, which I don't think I clarified on one of my videos or any of my videos. I don't think I'm clear on any of my videos about anything. um, Aries is the north node. That's the goal, and I say that's our primal instinct, which is the root, the very power that we are as the I am, just as a life force energy, human, perfectly human, to be sexual. And everybody has that. It's not just the male principle. The female, who, if they are at all like balanced out in their male principle, they're highly sexual also and very creative. They can do a lot of things really well. I wouldn't know anything about it. Um, So with the nodal shift going into Aries, that's what has just been shifted, and because it's in Aries, it's the most innocent kind of awakening of just wanting to do the right thing, like that of the mind of a child that just knows the right thing. It feels good, that's what God rewards us, and nobody else does with that. That's just how the truth is set up. Nobody's responsible for that reward but God and or having tapped the truth. Oh God, most people don't know that. Well, yeah, let's be looking back at the nodal axis. The south node is Libra, which has to do with, I hate to say it, but it's relationship based. It's like, well, can we break free from that codependency just a little bit and get can we just break free from that, because that's just kind of moving, but with Pluto squaring that in Capricorn too, and then we have this new moon creating a grand cross in Cardinal. Um, nobody's perfect though, but if you have Aries in you, it's awakening. Aries is beautiful in that they just don't really put up with toxic situations. They move forward, and they don't put up with shit either, though. They'll say something first, and they'll make sure that it's like, well, here's the reaction you get for being just a fucking blithering idiot or whatever. And really, it's the planet of, it's the sign of warring, and it's like, can we bring that back? I mean, why are we going to let these people just get away with this just because they have a lot of money? Oh man, justice comes, and this is where we do need justice. It's not always that we're looking back at Libra with that. Libra is the one who's going to be delivering justice, and it seems like we would have learned a lot with the South Node already yet. That's what's kind of going on. The South Node is Venus. And so I'm just wondering, like, what does that mean? I have a South Node. I mean, I have a nodal book. I should read the book and get the gist of it, but because being a fucking Aries rising, all I'm feeling is this: can we move forward out of this toxic waste zone where people are apparently miserable in their fucking relationships? And see, I'm getting it from all angles. It includes that woman at the help center over there. I'm dialing in as a super sensitive empath. It's like, okay, first of all, this guy, I bet you anything. Okay, so she has to tell me that my husband, she has to tell me that she's married. It's like, okay, so you have whatever it is sitting at home that, okay, you come here and spend some time, to get away from it all and take your aggressions out on me because you're miserable there. Well, you see that going on everywhere. I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record and completely like delusional, but no. I have been through something. I'm going through something. It's happened today. Happy birthday to fucking humanity with this nodal shift. I personally am preparing to go through 18 months of the hardest time in my life. I remember the last time the nodes were in Aries, and I don't want, this was it like this. I don't know if it was the opposite of that. I have a chicken coming in. It doesn't need to be miserable. It's like the narcissist paradigm makes you think that you have to change yourself and get better, and you have to get better. It's like, no, you're already here, and the opportunity is here. Why can't I just get better people into me? It's the same question for a lot of people. Comment section down below. What happened today? Just today that would be like, yeah, big time. Just I can't go there anymore. I need to cut that off, and I need to move forward because it's just so obvious now. It's obvious that you can waste a lot of time just um, thinking that love is there. You know that how love can work, and anything can happen out of it. It's a magical thing, but narcissists are out to kill love. They're posing as love, and they're right there. It's like scripture or something. It's biblical how that they'll try to turn your invitation to love around on you, around on love, around on the invitation, and that's what Jesus was over there. That's the welcome mat that Jesus gets over there, is a crucifix. Oh, your love? Well, here, the fucking A, man. And like today, I was just thinking, oh, really? What it really is, and I don't, I never, ever. I'm not a biased person. I'm not a sexist person. I'm not a mean person. But it's looking like it's like, okay, so why is it though that I feel that the church is full of homos, closet homos, babes, that they don't get past their well, let's say closet narcissists or closet mental cases that say, no, we're perfectly fine killing women in the background because they don't really know how to conduct a fucking human relationship, and it's just turned into incubus across the board. Where what are we doing here with human energy again? Comment section down below, babes. Woo! Do you feel it? It's the Mars Venus thing, and it's like, I guess I need to learn more. I'm trying to do my own work here, and I just got these fucking assholes will give you a headache because they're so irresponsible. And if you're anything like me, you've just had enough. You've had enough of the negative cycling, and it's the government. The government has everybody on this negative, fucking fear-driven, fucking loveless, sending you into fragmented, fucking existential, fucking relations. Um, and you just have to put up with them money makers out there. They're the ones pulling it, and just get the breadcrumbs from them and be treated like shit. And it's like, when is that fucking cycle gonna end? For me, pretty soon. I mean, today I will have nothing to do with it, and you should not hesitate to just put these people in their place. So, but if you can protect yourself, you have to, and that's what I have to do. I have just a little bit of grace period if I just stay in this pathetic state that they render you in, which is just in the dust and pouting, and it's a hard way. It's you don't really see an easier way out, but except for you have to heal. Keep praying to God that something better comes to you instead of this fucking shit. And it's like, no, I'm not gonna do anything that I need to do here except for just stay really laying low and drinking the water that I need to, because I have at least, like I said, it's going to be 18 months. And me personally, babe, and no Aries watching this, and even Libra needs to figure out, okay, how is it working for you now, hanging on to your codependent situation. I'm not saying that that's what's going on with Libra. I'm a lot of a Libra, and I'm saying I'm doing it right, saying no. You take your risks in love. You risk it, and if you see that thing is not going to get better under your influence, and it's just can't learn, and something's wrong with it, you're going to have to move on. You're doing wonderfully being there, at being understanding of what's needed and allowing that space, which is love. But you know what? You're getting lost. Where did you go? Is it really love now? Do you really have love in your life? What happened? So that's what it is. It's like, whoa, I just got my ears ringing. And with Pluto and Capricorn, it's like Pluto is saying, don't forget, we have control freak money over there that really thinks it's conducting a good scene in the name of, huh? In God we trust, and it's so fucking warped and fucked up and untrue. The only thing that's going to save us is love. And now I think of Cancer, the new moon, this grand cross is coming up, and I don't know when it is. Let me look right now. The actual new moon. Okay, okay. We have Moon in Taurus right now, and then on the 15th. Okay, it's on the 16th. Oh, I'm sorry. It's more like, okay. So we have to go through Gemini. 17th. God, this is getting right up to where I'm removing this fucking pimple. That's the changes I'm making. Guys, I'm a perfectly healthy human being, but I haven't went out and showed myself at all because I have that pimple. I mean, that's one of the reasons why, but now the other reason why is why would I want to subject myself at all? I mean, I can show you my pimple and say, this is all I have going on, babes. All I have to do is go and fucking cut it out, and I'm fucking home free, man. You people, some of you people, you need to be fucking cut out. I'm sorry. I just got the chills saying that, but it's like, you know what? When do we fucking stand up like that instead of killing Jesus over there? When? When do we make the right sacrifice? Like, you just love how brave I am. You have to love how brave the real human being is. Standing completely alone and just saying, oh yeah, prove me to be fucking something that you don't admire in the background. Just saying, shit, I wish I was that. And then backstabbers. You guys are fucking backstabbers. Don't mean to be mean or anything, but fucking I'm so sick and tired of you. Aren't you? Comment section down below. Here it comes, 17th. Where is that moon at? Look at that. It's the fucking very day before I go and get this removed. Is when we have this grand cross where all of this feeling, you see all of this feeling, I have to express myself. You have to, because your body will get sick. And if you give it feeling, especially if you're in Aries like I'm doing, and with the sun influencing Venus, Venus, this Venus when it goes retrograde, babes. Now, what am I looking at here? Stupid thing. I wish I can find the actual chart. I just have the numbers and the days of the calendar, the ephemeris, but there's a lot of things I can brush up and do better, but I'm just, the narcissistic society has us all just like never going to organize to do anything of our lives at all. Because they're in a state of fucking blinding fear, running blind, and they think they have a mask on saying, and everything's fine, here, let's raise children about this. Like, could you fucking stop? Oh my god. Fucking, is that a dolly in the corner over there that you call your what? Your what? It's my wife, or my husband, or even my children. Just fucking um objects that you keep in your mind. They're all being fucking held hostage there or something. Really, it's like, what really keeps them there, really? If it was up to love, they would have been fucking gone a long time ago. So I'm looking at Venus and wondering, when does it go retrograde? I'm looking at it going forward, and it's going forward still. It hits 28. Seems to hang at 28. Okay, so now we're at the 30th of July, and that the 29th of July, and that's when Venus starts going retrograde. And I'm here to warn you people, especially the Libra people and everybody who has these comfort zones that actually are to avoid the real work that needs to be done to know what love really is and to maintain a loving relationship. That is all going to go out the window. All those things that you think that brings you joy, and money is one of them too, for sure. And the entertainment is going to get very strange. I mean, because it's in Leo, Venus in Leo, who knows how it's going to pacify itself, but I'm doing what I need to do. You prepare for it. You say you cannot lose sight on, because you cannot lose sight on love and feeling good, because we're going to go backwards now, and we're going to start to question all of that. And if you're not really righteous with your grounding about, like, okay, so, but we all know the truth, and that, that is love, is what's going to keep us buoyant through all of this shit that's coming on. That actually you could just take all this astrology Throw it out, because why? We know love. I know you're Capricorn, you have fucking strangest Sagittarius moon, and you got the snaky little fucking Mars and Libra there. So I'm going to love you for that. You know, and I know, and how it can be. But boy, can you know enough? The answer is yes, but does the next person bother with that? No. What's left there for you to cultivate to solve your problems, folks? Not much, but patience, to tell you the truth. Do you have it nowadays? Boy, I don't have a single breath for these fucking immature people anymore. None. None. You can't afford it either. You can get a babysitting job somewhere and get paid really well to fucking uphold these people who are just big babies. It's taking a lot of energy to fucking babysit them.